What is one thing that makes you so excited about watercolor? Because today I have something really exciting to share with you. Whether or not you've been waiting for these, I've been waiting for these. My Craftamo watercolor brushes, my whole set, is launching April 18. And so today I'm going to just show you each brush, what that looks like, what it does, and we'll do some practice brush strokes just to get into it. So if you feel like painting with me, go ahead and do it with me with the brushes that you have. And let's get to the brushes. So here are these beauties. I am so excited about this set. And you open up this box here and you're able to see my name, Craftamo here, and then you can find me on Instagram. So there's this card here that gives more information about the brush set and information if you want to look up Craftamo, how to clean your brushes. So that's really nice to have. Okay, so here are the brushes. I'm so excited. I know everyone's excited about their set, but I'm really excited about this set. I've been working with them since I think July. It's been a long time in coming. I just want to show you guys this one part right here, where it says, with every brush stroke, you're getting better. And I want you guys to remember that because that's the whole crux of everything. It's not perfectionism. It's just little by little progress. And you make the progress as you put in the effort. So demoing these brushes is really fun and just showing you what each brush can do. You know that I love to paint loose florals, and so we're gonna do some floral shapes today. Now, we're not doing a complete composition and we're gonna have a painting demo coming up soon on this channel, so stay tuned for that. But I just wanted to show you the marks that you can make with these brushes. The number 12 filbert is so much fun. As I'm doing these swoopy petals, I can twist and turn the brush to create larger and smaller shapes. I'm gonna dip into my water, squeegee off some of that paint, get a little bit lighter. So I go pretty quick. If you wanted to try this, you probably don't want to go so quick, just as you're learning, but you want to swoop. I'm always talking about swooping the brush, and we'll clean that a little bit. And then we can just use some of this yellow here too. But just to be able to paint something very effortlessly with having that rounded tip is just a nice thing. And you can do the thin and the thick ones. It's hard to swoop sometimes. That swooping motion is a great practice, but it can be quite the challenge. You can also use this brush for leaves, just grabbing a random green too. And you can do some shapes like this, start to go up higher. And now you've got a cool little leaf shape. Adding in, of course, we'll take our number 6 and we'll add in this beautiful thin mark to create our stem, just connecting everybody together. So yeah, it's not just for flowers, absolutely not. It's very versatile. If you wanted to then take, let's see, we'll try the quill brush next. And the quill is great, it's got that beautiful tip on it. I love it for everything, like it's a round brush. And let's just take some of this paint right here. It's not a round brush, but I use it like that. So if I were to do some flowers, what I would do is I'd use the side of the brush. I think I can figure this out here. And I just swoop in with the side of the brush. I'm gonna get some pointy marks, adding some more water. But I'm swooping in, kind of coming around, creating those petals. And if it's a little bit too rounded, I can just use this side, or sorry, too pointed, then I can use this side right here. Now I love it for my leaves, of course, because you can grab that, because of course I can just do some of those C-curve shapes like this, and then I go up a little bit higher. So do you need my brushes to survive? Absolutely not. You can use what you have, but if you're wanting to try this collection because it has all of my favorite shapes to make life easy, especially for florals, but you can use them for landscapes, then this is something to be aware of and check out. Since we're launching on the 18th here of April, it's gonna be a live launch. It's gonna be so much fun, and just sign up. The link is below if you want to be notified for when exactly when they're launching, you guys. I am so excited. So you can use it for that. You can do your side-facing florals too. Let's grab some pink and then kind of go like this, making my little rounded petals. And then like this, just swooping around. You know, and you can add your little stem if you want. This guy, I'm going to add in some darker, just wet on wet. What I love about this brush too, I want to show you within this one, you can do thin and thick marks. So look at the point on this. You can go really thin. And that to me is impressive. I wanted a brush where I could do the details, but then also do the majorly large marks too. And then the middle marks, mid. It's not huge, not tiny. And then the smaller ones. So it's really great. You can use it for so many things. There we are. And then I've got my filbert, my tiny filbert, my number 6. I haven't used these before, so it's like you got to break up that glue that keeps all those bristles nice. Let's do some of this. I'm going to do some smaller marks to show you the smaller filberty flowers. So filbert is great because you don't have to work hard for those rounded petals. You can just, and again, practicing your thin and thick strokes, just swoop around and do beautiful flower shapes. Now you might ask, well, can't you just use a round brush to do rounded shapes? Well, so it is a little bit harder, or the quill, you know, and you're not getting as rounded petals, but then also with this one, when you twist and turn the brush, you're able to get those thick, and then you twist it and get the thinner petal shapes that are also, of course, rounded. And I can also use this for leaves. So in that same way, you can kind of stack your leaves and just swoop in to the center, just like that. And you can even take this same brush, the side right here, and make some thin marks. So just stem in the center. And then you've got some really cool leaves. They're great. Now, if I wanted to play with the dagger brush, you might think, okay, what do you do with this? So let me show you. It's a 1/2-inch dagger brush, and it's just really fun. Let's start with those classic leaves because they do such a great job with these leaves. So for this, if I wanted to, I could just do a nice little stem, really thin. And then a little line for connecting it, and then pressing down and creating my leaf shapes. Can leave some white space in the middle if you like. You can take off some of that paint, dab the brush, and go a little bit higher up. Another lighter leaf. Look at that point. It's really, really nice. Grab a different green. Add in your leaves. You might not want to add in or leave that white space, but I do. I like it. And then one more at the top. And then another leaf that I love to make with a dagger brush is this. So I just like to kind of cut, like I'm cutting on the paper, these little quick lines. And then you can use that thin point to create a stem and connect all those together if you want. So kind of a fern, just really pretty, really fun little marks. So it's quite fun to be able to do these. Again, this brush, you know, can do so many fun little marks, and you can just have so much fun pressing, playing with the petals if you're making flowers. You can use it to do your landscapes too, but just playing with those brush strokes and figuring out how it works, from what direction and thin or thick pressure. There's just so much fun to be had. And then you can try to challenge yourself to do a painting with one brush, and then that's going to give you a whole different muscle memory experience because you are having to use the brush at a different angle or a different pressure, and it's teaching you so much. And again, as always, guys, I'm always hoping that you guys can let go of the idea of perfect. So, you know, no matter what's going on, I want you guys to paint. But I thank you guys so much for watching this today, and hopefully it was so much fun, and let me know in comments if you painted with me. Thank you guys. Well, thank you so much for watching and participating if you did paint with me. If you didn't like the video, please press the like button. If you did, it lets people know more about what we've been painting and that these brushes are launching really soon. So if you are interested in a free watercolor workshop, link below. If I have one this Monday, it'll be there and you can access that and sign up for free. Also, I have an art retreat that is still coming up in October, and we have about 4 spots left. So if you would like to be one of those 4 spots, or bring a friend or bring your family, then click the link below to sign up, or just read more and let me know if you have any more questions. And if you're not sure what to watch next, then watch this one next on some cool and simple watercolor beginner tricks.